So I see one from DJ Saho. I hope that's how you pronounce it. How to layer kicks to sound thick. That's a good question. I have here another question from the forms. So after I finish the next question, which is how can I improve my mixing, I will answer this question. So stick around a little bit. So I will try to make it quick. So how can I improve my mixing? This is a very good point, and it's something that it took me a long time to improve. And I think there are two takeaways or three things that I looked for when now looking back I can see, okay, that really changed and helped me to be a better mixer. So in the beginning when I started making music, I just wanted to be good at it. I didn't thought about too much about every single thing. And one thing that I always thought, and one thing that I always had in my mind was that I have to make music to get better at music. There's no way around. If you want to have a good body, you have to work out. If you want to run a marathon, you have to run before you do the marathon. You have to prepare, and that's how you prepare. You have to do music. You have to make mixes, and sometimes it could be, yeah, but I don't work with people to mix music. Just do your own music. Do your mixing, do your composition, prepare your music, and then at the end export everything into single files, and then do your mixing. That way you will start having a more, or how can I say, you will have you will put yourself in a mixing mindset. So before I was just doing music and mixing in the entire project and a little bit all over the place. And my idea in the beginning was just like, I just want to put music out. And if you go and listen to my previous, to my beginner videos, or the videos when I started this YouTube channel, my beats were I don't want to say bad, but in terms of mixing, it was bad because at that point I was not. I didn't care about having to have perfection in my beats and having everything right. I just wanted to put stuff out, put the work in, do a lot of mixes, and start making a lot of mixes so that as time progresses, I get better at it. So that was my main thing, and this takes time. There's no magic pill that you will be like this and tomorrow, or a trick that I would say, oh, do this, do that tomorrow it will make you a better mixer. There's not how it works. Either you have good mentors that can guide you through the process, which is the best option. But if you don't have that, you have free resources like YouTube and a lot of videos on how to become a better mixer. But you have to take that as a grain of salt, because the music that you are mixing is not the music that you see in the tutorial. So everything, it's a particular case. Every sound is a specific sound, and you have to take that into a consideration. But how do you get better? Is by doing a bunch of mixes. So if you do like I think right now, I mean, I have posted on YouTube close to 770 beats, and all those beats have mixing. So as you can see, I've already done 700 and something mixes just for my beats. This is excluding all my tutorials, all the projects that I did on the side. So I have on my belt 700 mixes, to be conservative. And I still think that I need improvement. There's stuff that I also need to be good at or to improve. But you cannot just look at the video and think, okay, tomorrow I'm going to be a good mixer. No, you have to take the concepts and you have to practice, apply them to your own mixes. And in the beginning, if you are starting out, that will be a hard journey in the beginning, because you will feel that you are not making progress. But what you are getting is experience, and you are going through a lot of repetition, And what you are also going through is, again, experience. And first you mix something like in a way, and then you go and listen to and say, oh, that was not good. That was not the intention that I had. So it's like you go and then you listen to music that you like, and then you say, okay, I like that stuff. How could I do that? Maybe if I do this EQ there, or this compression here, or this reverb, and then you start connecting the dots. But that takes time. It's a journey. And yeah, so that's how you can improve your mixing. If you really like music, you have to give yourself time to improve. And you also have to be okay with publishing or putting music out that you are not necessarily proud of. I have a lot of music that I'm not proud of, but I never deleted anything from my YouTube channel, because that's part of what I did. That's part of who I am. That's part of who I was. And also that's part of my identity. And to be good at something, you have to suck first. So that's something that I would like to say. And I think that the last point for me, what really changed my game, let's say, is when I started to buy courses to improve my mixing. That really changed my perspective and my skills. When I said, okay, I really want to have this mixing thing ready and good, and I want to say that I'm a good mixer and a professional mixer. I had already the experiences. I just needed some knowledge, some extra knowledge, and I got that knowledge from courses I purchased. And I can be honest, I spend a lot of money on courses, on video courses, because I think that's how you improve. And I can tell you, if you are, I'm not going to say selective, but if you choose correctly, you can take more money than you can take a better return than what you invest in. And this could not be necessarily a monetary outcome, a monetary return, but in the long run, if you are profiting from your music, it will for sure help you. Because I can tell you, I spent thousands of euros on courses, and that's sometimes in the beginning I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I should buy this. I don't feel secure paying 500 euros for a course. I don't know. But then I was like, yeah, but this is for me. It's for my career. It's for my development as a musician. And I paid the course. This was the first course that I took, that it was very, very expensive. And at the end, I was like, oh, I thank myself for putting the money where my mouth was, and I put the money, and I took a lot of value from it. And I can tell you that I already made that money from that course. So it's a little bit how can I say? If you are serious about music, this is something that it will change your game. You have to learn from the best. You have to pay professionals either to do your work or to help you do your work. So that's a way of how you can improve. But most of it's putting the work. You cannot avoid putting the work. And I say that again slowly. You cannot avoid putting the work. You must do the work. And how you do the work? If you want to become a good mixer, you have to mix music. If you don't have music from clients, you have to make your own music, and you have to mix it as it was from a client. You have to extract yourself and start a new project, bring the stems and just mix them. I think that's the best approach.